Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kristine and I thought in today's video we're gonna try and finish the Iron Flame. So I'm not quite sure how long it's gonna take me, but I am just almost halfway there, and I really love the feel of these special editions. I actually managed to find these because they've been out of print or they've been sold out for a while before Onyx Storm came out, and I would really much prefer to own the hardback if I can get my hands on them. So I actually managed to find Iron Flame and Fourth Wing from Marketplace, and it was a really good price as well, and it's in very good condition. It doesn't look like she ever read it, but I am really enjoying Xaden and Violet's relationship, and they're kind of going back and forth. In this second book, Violet doesn't really trust Xaden, so they aren't together in this book officially, but we all know how they feel about each other, and they are still meeting up every couple of weeks or so, purely because of, I've never actually said Tarn's name, Tarn, the dragon, and his mate. They have to see each other every few weeks, and yeah, we're just following the story so far. I feel like there's going to be a lot unfolding because a couple of characters were just introduced, and yeah, hopefully we can get things moving, because the first half, it was kind of repetitive. Violet flying to Xaden, and just a little bit more of like secrets, or a little piece of the puzzle has been told, but not much of it. So I feel like the second half hopefully will be more action-packed, because I remember in Fourth Wing, maybe the last 10 to 20% was really jam-packed and really action-filled, and I couldn't stop reading. I think I would read that until 4 a.m. So we're gonna read this for as long as we can. I have maybe a couple of hours free before my daughter gets home with her dad. So yeah, let's get reading. Oh, and I thought I would share, just in case you guys ask, this is from the Quirky Cup Collective. I think this was, I can't remember what collection this was, but it's just this really pretty foil bookmark. I think it's purple, on like a purple Starry Night background. So when I'm reading fantasy, I usually try to use this bookmark if I can. Sorry, excuse my voice, I've been sick the last couple of weeks almost. But today I thought I would take you along with me. I thought I would pick up the camera because my mission tonight, let's see what time it is. It's currently almost midnight and I really need to tackle my desk. Oh, it's, what would I call it? I guess it is my desk, but it's not the kind of desk where I do my computer work, but I just want to work on this table. As you can see, it's kind of a dumping ground at the moment. And I've started this diamond painting, I think last week, I can't remember, but it's a Kiki diamond painting. And so far I've done this top section. This is the first time I've gotten a painting where each section is actually a tear off, like this one. Oops, I kind of need two hands to do it, but each of these little sections are perforated and you can just tear it off quite easily, which is nice. But the first bit was just a really, it's not a very big section, so I managed to almost get all that done. It's just really addicting. Addicting. And it's my favorite hobby at the moment. I tend to go through different phases and different hobbies. Sorry, I just had to adjust the microphone because I'm still getting used to actually recording these vlogs. So at the moment it's just a lot of random things on here. I've got some books that I need to donate, and I know there's binding 13 there, but I will ask a few people to see if they want any books from this stash. Actually, I might just take it to my work because we have a little book collection happening. And yeah, I just want to get rid of some of that. And then, so I think this table, the whole idea was to have a table this big because of my many hobbies, so I can kind of work on one side for one hobby and then have multiple things going. But as you can see, this diamond painting is taking up a lot of space, and I do want to keep it out just so I know to work on it whenever I get a chance. But I do have to pack up these diamonds because they make me nervous. If I knock them and they end up on the ground, then I'm just going to lose them. So I need to pack them up and just keep them closed. And over here are all the fan fiction I still need to bind. So I have the Mortifying Ordeal. Oops. Draco Malfoy and the Mortifying Ordeal of Being in Love. So I've got to work on that. I printed another version or another copy of Manacled because I want to give that to my friend. But I need to just start sewing and work on that. So excuse me, these are actually paper swatches for our wedding invitations that I'm trying to work on, but I'll just keep that to the side. And then I think under here I have another, oh gosh, oh, let's hope we don't lose this whole section, because once it's out of order, it's going to be very hard to put together. And then I have this book, because this, I'll have to bind this into 2 sections, because this particular book is already about 1 inch thick. So by the time I fold it and put it into their signatures, there's 700, I don't want to risk folding a page, but there's 700 and, oh, actually 740 pages on this book. So I'm gonna have to bind that into 2 sections, because that's already 1 inch thick, just how it is. So yeah, I just want to clean this up tonight, and then I want to start putting the books that I'm currently in the middle of on this shelf, and my partner will eventually add the second shelf. I just wasn't sure how high to put the next shelf, just depending on what decor I decide to put on it. But yeah, that's the plan tonight. So let's see how much of it I can get done, because I do want to get into bed earlier tonight, because I'm halfway through Iron Flame. Oh, actually, I think I'm almost 60% through Iron Flame, and it's just getting really good at the moment. So I wanna read that tonight, but I might read a little bit on my chair. We'll see how we go. But anyway, let's get cleaning. I feel like I'm always cleaning in this room, but I have so many hobbies that there's always something open on this desk, or set up and left behind. How's the reading
I don't get it. Who dies?
So that side of the room, well, the general feel of the room is pretty good now. I do have to maybe donate some of these art books, or not all of them are art books actually. There are a few different types of hobbies that I've collected, and then on that side behind the chair are just recipe books, but there's some embroidery, some watercolor, painting books, and I was really into like botanical painting at one point, and I really wanted to start embroidery as well. I think it was at the end of lockdown. I really was just craving another hobby, as you do. And then on this side, it's just a bit of everything. I've got some drawing books and a calligraphy book down there in the corner. And these are probably the ones that I look at the most. These are books from illustrators that I really like, because I did start digital illustration a few years back. So just my favorite books. Let me know if you guys want me to go through my art supplies. Just a little update. This is now, I started, or I finished this section earlier tonight, and I'm just going to continue with, I'm not sure whether to just keep going across, because each section is actually really big, and I'd rather work across rather than going down and then across, because it is quite a big space to do in between. But this is kind of like a nice thickness to work with, so still got a long way to go. It's a very big painting. Hello guys! Trying not to be embarrassed all of a sudden because now that I have the camera in front of me, I'm still trying to get used to it. But I thought I would take you along. I've enjoyed making a weekly vlog, which I'm still in the middle of editing at the moment. I've been sick pretty much the whole month. Nothing serious, just it was kind of just one after the other. So I haven't really had much time to be creative. And now that everything is back on track, I'm feeling a bit more energized. And I feel like I really want to tackle a lot of my projects this week. So I have a few that I'd like to work on. First, I wanted to bind some of the fan fiction that I've printed. I think I have 2 or 3 that I have to sew, and I thought that would be a nice, relaxing little session at some point this week. But this is technically morning for me. Let me just grab my phone. It's actually currently 6:30 p.m. and I was working last night. I did a night shift, so I finished this morning, and I have just woken up, and I thought tonight is actually the perfect night to start some of these projects because I feel like I'm going to be up until maybe 2 or 3 a.m. I'm not sure if I can physically be up and working on hobbies. I will try to get as much done as I can. But first, I do have to get something to eat. And my partner just brought back a coffee frappe from Macca's. So I'm going to have that to energize me for tonight. Like a few things that I wanted to do this week is catch up on some journaling, which I've been trying so hard to actually sit down and journal. Sometimes I'll go like months without actually writing anything down, but there's just a few things I wanted to catch up on. And then I want to tidy the I want to declutter my art books in the bottom shelf of my bookshelf just so I have more space, because a lot of these, I think most of them I can probably donate. So I want to do that this week. I want to finish or actually do some bookbinding. What else? I want to finish editing the vlog that I made, I think, early April. And it's now, what are we, 24th of May. So that's how little time I've had to actually be able to do my own things the last month. What else do I want to do? I actually updated my reading journal yesterday, so I can show you guys that. Here's a little reading journal update. So I haven't really finished many books so far this year. I do have a few that I'm reading at the same time, so I need to work on finishing those. I just updated my books bought page yesterday, and not much has changed on here. I didn't get to fill in some more new releases. I updated my reading log. This one I haven't done much to recently. these are the fan fictions that I want to read very soon. And then this is my 2025 hopefuls. I'm quite proud of myself because I finished Red Rising, and I think I rated that 4 stars. 5-star books is still untouched. My yearly statistics, I haven't added to it very much. I think next year I don't think I need something like this because I just don't read enough, and I don't think this is really beneficial for me to know, especially like how many pages I read that month or something like that, because yeah, I'm just not a numbers person. The genre I've read so far this year, my first reread for the year is Just for the Summer, which I'm almost finished. I think I have 3 hours left of the audiobook. My reading bucket list, how many is that? 5 I've managed to tick off out of 32. And then not much there. I think I was gonna do like a wish list on this page. I feel like when I want a book, it doesn't really stay on my shopping cart very long before I buy it. And yeah, I think that's it. I'm not really sure. Like, I made that for January, but like I said, like I don't really want to spend time writing about the books I read or like making a full spread of it. I think I will just write like a little quick summary of what the book was about, but I don't really want to spend time writing about it in detail. Okay, a little bit of book haul for May. So I was missing a few volumes of Laid Back Camp. So this is 10, 11, 15 and 16, the most recent one. And guys, if you haven't read manga before and you really want to get into a series, I'm pretty sure this is also an anime, but I haven't watched it yet. I just want to finish it. I think I'm up to I bought a couple more volumes, but one is still on the way and one I'm currently reading. So I actually bought 6 of these this month, and it is the cutest story. It's just about these 4 girls in high school that go on these camping trips. Like, look at how cute that is. They have a camping club in school, and yeah, it's just such a cute story. I also saw this in Target the other day, Silverborn. So this is part of the Mystery of Morrigan Crow. I've read the first book in the Nevermore series, and I think this is middle grade. This is like almost, it's 650 pages, so that's really thick for middle grade. But in my mind, I'm just thinking, and the writing is really big as well in there, but I'm just thinking this is something that my daughter can enjoy one day as well. I do want to continue with the series because I really did enjoy the first one. I'm not sure where the other 3 are because I bought it in a box set and I didn't realize that this was coming out, so I got really excited when I saw this in the bookshop. And next is Carly Fortune. This was actually an auto buy for me. I really enjoyed Every Summer After. And yeah, I just like her writing, and I really enjoyed Every Summer After because that was a really good slow burn and angsty book, and it was one of the first romances I've ever read, and I really like that trope. And yeah, I actually don't know what this one is about yet, but I think I just want to go into reading books blind, and it's not always that I would read like what it's about at the back, because most of the time I've already heard that it's got good reviews and I have a basic idea of what it's about. And this one, I'm a bit late to the game, but A Fate Inked in Blood. I think it's actually a funny story why I bought this, because I saw someone post, I could probably do something fun with this cover. I actually have my sister's cricket that I've borrowed, so I can take full advantage of it. Funny story why I bought this book was I saw someone post that they are, or probably already have, redesigned the front cover. And not that it matters because I have the hardback, so I only have the dust jacket for it. But I saw someone make a video about them changing the cover for it, so this was always on my radar, but I just never got around to buying it, and that was the only reason I bought it. And I think the second book also just came out as well. So yeah, I'm so happy that it was still available in this tall hardback, because this is just my favorite book to own, or type of hardback to own, because yeah, it's kind of frustrating that you have different size books, especially when it's in a series. So fantasy, I really love collecting the hardback copies if I can. So yeah, that's my little haul for this month so far. I'm trying to, I say this in every video, but next month is my birthday month, so I'm a bit scared how many books I'm gonna end up with next month. Stay tuned for that and we'll see.